Hey guys, welcome to Own Your Shit with Jenn Carrasco. I am super excited that you're here today. So today is going to just be me. It's going to be me on the podcast again, just you and I. So I wanted to talk a little bit, but before I get started, let me ask you if you can please rate, review, and share this. I know you guys get great knowledge. You get great expertise, expertise. You get to be introduced to amazing people that I surround myself with. So please like and share. It definitely helps me out and helps us out to get the word out there. But other than that, I wanted to dive in. I get questions all the time about, what I do for businesses or what people do. And it's not necessarily that I want to talk about myself and what I can do, but it makes it easier being on a podcast and I can explain to you, right? So I wanted to go over the reasons why I feel people should be hiring a coach. And I'm just going to get down to the nitty gritty of it all. We hire a coach for every single thing in our life, right? I know when I'm getting ready for a competition, I hire a coach. If I need nutrition, I hire a coach. To be honest with you, I have Kaiser, which is a doctor, right? But I've hired another doctor who is pretty much, as I would call it, my coach that goes in there and looks at everything that I need for my body, what my well-being is. And she is someone that I hired on staff. I also have hired pretty much like my spiritual coach, right? My mental coach, somebody that's going to help push me when I get out of funks, because yes, I get into funks just like everybody else. I get freaking depressed, right? So let's go through it. The 5 reasons that you need a business coach. So the first one, I feel as a business coach, you need accountability and execution, because a lot of times people have the great insight of what they want to do, but they do not have the execution to get the shit done, right? Second one is having a vision and a mindset. They help you with your vision and they help you with your mindset. Hiring a business coach, number 3, is planning. They're going to help you plan out. The fourth one is how to hire the right people in the right seats. And I'll explain that a little bit more. And honestly, they create you to become a good leader. And we need people to fall on. There's times that I don't feel adequate and I have to fall on someone to give me a push to make me a great leader, right? So let's talk about accountability and execution. Now, a lot of times, we have accountability partners or whatever it may be, but within myself as a coach, I go in and I actually look at the foundation of your company. And I really look at who you have in the roles in your company, what their tasks are, pretty much what their function is, what their roles are. And then we start making it accountable, right? So I do a thing called an accountability chart, where I actually build out a chart with all of the functions of the people that are in your organization and what they need to get done. So then that way they can delegate. Now, in that function, that's literally where they hire, they fire, they do all them LMA, which is lead, manage, and accountable. That's literally what they are accountable for, is that role. So what happens is you don't fall into, oh, did you get that done? Did you get this done? Somebody is accountable for it. It falls under them. And then you, as the business owner, the leader, it should not be your worry. It should be the person that owns that function. That is their worry, right? So I help to build that. I build the foundation that you need, right? So with the accountability and the execution, everybody knows exactly where their role is and their function in the company, and they work towards that. The second thing is the vision and the mindset. So a lot of times, I'll take me, for instance. I have numerous businesses. And sometimes I have the vision of what I want in a certain business. And then I get into another hat. I wear another hat for another business and I get into the vision. But sometimes it's really hard to get my mindset right. some days, right? I need somebody who can make me accountable for that. And I'll call my coach and say, you know what? I have literally just lost my vision today. My mindset is not there. I'm just kind of all over the place. And I have that person to reel me back in. They reel me into what I need, right? And the third thing with a business coach is planning your end game, right? Most people jump into their companies because they are emotional about it. They love what they do. They're excited. They want to just keep on going and keep on going. But the thing is that a lot of companies do not have their 5 to 30-year end goal, right? We all have to have an end game. If we don't have an end game, we don't know where the hell we're going. We're literally just going through the motions every single day. And most of the time, if you do not have an end game and you do not have accountability and execution going in that end game, I bet you anything you're still working in your job, right? Okay, yeah, you own it, but you're probably still working in it. You're not actually working on the company, right? Think about it. It hits home a lot of times. The fourth one is how to hire the right people and actually get them in the right seat. So I've seen this within a lot of companies that they hire the right people that have their core values. And I mean, they're phenomenal, right? They're phenomenal people. But they're not in the right seat. They don't have the capacity to do it. They don't like it. And to be quite honest, they're just not good at it. So it's my duty to step in and find out exactly where that person's role fits within the company, right? And if there's no role for the person in the company or the function, then I'm going to push you to actually let that person go. And I hate to say it, but this is for the good or great of the company, right? It's not feelings and it's not emotions. And a lot of people, they need to step aside from that. And well, I help you with that. And then let's talk about the right seat, right? So say we have the right seat. We have somebody in accounting and they're phenomenal. They dominate. They do everything we want them to do, but they're just a bad person. Like they don't fit our core values. They're not who we are. Well, I assess that as well, right? So that's hiring a business coach. A business coach is actually getting in your shit and making it better. Also, a good business coach helps you to become a good leader. So I deal with multiple companies that, to be quite honest, the leadership is a shit show. And it's my job to call that out. It's my job to make that company get back to a well-oiled machine. That is my job. And that right there is what you need to look for a business coach. But then on top of that, that is the 5 reasons you need a business coach. Because a lot of times we're pulled in 50 million directions, right? So it is my job to keep you actually working on the business instead of in it. So that alone is the reason why you need to hire a business coach for whatever it may be. It could be not even business, right? It could be health related, physical, nutrition, whatever it may be. Those are key factors. And that's what a coach will align you with. So with this today, you guys, I hope this helps you. Please like, rate, review, and share. And with that, have a phenomenal day. And I will see you next week.